Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Forever Brandon TV coming back to you guys with another video on Anderson Paak's album entitled Malibu, guys, which I definitely really like. I think that it has a nice R&B and nice soul sound to it with a little bit of jazz and a little bit of hip hop. And guys, he has some really nice touching songs that I'm really feeling on this album. I haven't really had the time to listen to his previous albums. The one he made in 2014, which was entitled Venice. But I noticed that it Malibu kind of goes along with Venice a little bit. And he's from California. I believe Oxnard, California, guys, and he's a rapper and a singer, guys. If you heard him, you probably have heard him on some of the Game's songs on the Game's recent album, and you probably heard him on the Compton album of Dr. Dre. And guys, he's just very talented. He has a certain quality about his voice that's very kind of grungy a little bit, and he's just very talented. And I really like his music. I really like this album, which goes hand in hand with the first song called The Bird, which started off very smooth and soulful, and I thought had a nice message. Heart Don't Stand a Chance, which is very kind of jazzy a little bit. I was definitely, that's number 2 of the album. I was definitely feeling that song. It goes along with The Waters, which was just really beautiful, and I really enjoyed it. Also, it was featuring BJ the Chicago Kid, who I know and love. The Season / Carry Me. It's just kind of, he's just kind of talks a little bit about his mom carrying him, and it's just kind of a deep song, I believe. And I just really like the first part of the song, which was The Season, because it had a very nice beat to it, and it goes along with Carry Me. Then you got Put Me Through, which was a very nice song. It was very short, but I really was feeling it. Am I Wrong, which was very jazzy, featuring Schoolboy Q, who I'm definitely waiting for another album from him. But guys, I was definitely really feeling that song. I thought it had a very nice jazzy, crisp flavor to it that was just fresh. And then you got Without You, which was featuring Rhapsody. And Rhapsody, I believe, I heard some of her stuff before, or I believe it was, I believe that's a group, or I can't really remember, but I believe it sounds very, she sounds very familiar. And I really like the song Without You, because it just had a nice soul and ballad type R&B, right along with a couple of little rap. I believe, and most of these songs he had like raps that was just very very touching. And he's a great rapper. One of the songs, and I would skip a couple that caught my attention in his raps, was Silicon Valley and Celebrate, guys. And mainly I believe in Silicon Valley and Roman Here. Well, no, Roman Here was with the game, but Silicon Valley and Your Prime was just great epic songs that he rapped on. Parking Lot, very jazzy. I was definitely, we're going back to the order of the song. Sorry about that. Parking Lot, which was number 8. I was definitely feeling that song. Lightweight, featuring the Free Nationals Fellowship Choir. I believe that was a choir, and the choir sounded amazing throughout the song. And the message that Anderson was trying to set across on the song, was amazing. Room in Here, featuring The Game, was definitely, I was definitely feeling that song. The Game had a very nice rap to it, and Room in Here was just, just, I was definitely really feeling that. It just had a very nice sound to it, and I was loving it. Waterfall, which was an interlude, was a little tad nasty, but I absolutely love the interlude. It's called interlude, mind you. Okay, he was trying to be a little freaky with that one. Your Prime was probably one of my favorite songs on the album, and he just really snatched and went off on that song. I really like it, and it goes along with Come Down. Come Down was just one of those, songs where you're ready for anything to come in your way, and you are going to knock out the bad and come in with the good. And I was definitely feeling Come Down. Silicon Valley was just one of the other best songs on this album that I was really feeling. It just had a very soulful and just moving beat that just really relaxes the soul, and I was definitely feeling that. Celebrate It's just a song where people get together and they just celebrate, you know, the good times in their lives, and I was definitely feeling that. And it goes along with the last song, The Dreamer, featuring Talib Kweli and Tim and Family Choir. And Talib Kweli, who I admire, you know, he's a great rapper. You all know, you know, he's from New York. But guys, I love it, you know, and I was just feeling it, and I just think that this is just a great album. I haven't really had the time to listen to Anderson Paak's, you know, studios and works of art, but this was a great body of work. It has 16 songs. I enjoy every song. I think that this is a 10 out of 10 piece of work, you know, and I really, really like listening to it. You know, I've been liking Anderson Paak since, to be honest, I really found out about him through the Dr. Dre Compton soundtrack. And that's when I started really, really noticing that. I said, this guy got a quality. When you hear his voice, he has a certain quality that catches your attention. And he raps, you know, and when he raps, it's just amazing, guys. I just really, really just took the time out to really listen to it, you know, and he's amazing, guys. And I really hope you guys like and take the time out to listen to him, because he's great and he makes a lot of great music. And I would definitely be listening to this album. You know, I really wish I could play it for you guys, but you know the rules and the regulations on YouTube. So, but anyway, this is Forever Brandon TV. I hope you guys check it out and give me your thoughts. Drop your comments below and tell me what you think about Anderson Paak. And do you feel like he's a great artist? Because I really feel like he's a great artist. So this is Forever Brandon TV signing off.